Okay, I would like to welcome our next guest speaker to the floor. Nicole Joy is a speaker, an official TEDx speaking coach, the founder of She Speaks Academy, which teaches women, just like me, how to craft their signature talk and confidently deliver it on stage. She Speaks is a platform exclusive for emerging female speakers, and Nicole believes that when you learn to confidently tell your story, your voice has the power to spark movements, initiate change, and impact people all over the world. I would like to welcome Nicole Joy to the floor.
Thank you. What an intro. I love that. Thank you. Hello, everyone. What a turnout. This is amazing. So I'm going to start with a confession. Some of you may not like it. I don't like small yappy dogs. Doesn't really matter what breed. If they're small and yappy, I'm not about it. I'm going to tell you why. Every single time I take my dog Maui for a walk, whether I cross them on the street, whether I walk past their fence, if they're 100 meters down the road on the opposite side, they go ballistic. A few people nodding, you feel my pain. Granted, Maui looks like a small bear, but he is 50 kilograms of chocolate brown Australian bulldog and the biggest sook you'll ever meet. If these small yappy dogs just gave him a chance, just took a few courageous steps over to Maui, gave him a sniff, they'd realise that this beastly looking dog isn't actually anything to be scared of. And it got me thinking, because it happens all the bloody time, we've all got a small yappy dog inside of us. It's here. But instead of yap, 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 you hear, who the hell do you think you are? Turn around, abort the situation, go and get a real job. You can't do this. Who can relate? And today I want to talk to you specifically about one of those yappy remarks that I see holding so many women back, myself included, for such a long time, which is, I don't know enough. I'm not qualified enough. I don't know it all. No one's going to listen to me who's been there before. It's not a great place to be. But here's the thing. I'm going to take you back through my entrepreneurial, not through all of it because it's a long one, but I'm going to take you back through the top 3 decisions. And it had that yappy voice the whole time. So about, I want to say 14 years ago, I launched my own sleepwear label. It was called Frankie and Nicole. It was pajamas you want to be caught in. Now, I had no business being in the fashion industry. I couldn't sew then. I still can't. I'm certainly not making my outfit like Peter Lee, that's for sure. In fact, the last time I tried to sew, I sewed the leg of my satin boxer shorts together in grade 8 home economics. So shouldn't be anywhere near fashion, right? And after this initial burst of inspiration and determination, sitting around having a few drinks with my brother and his friends when I came up with the idea, I started to freak out. The yapping started. Who are you to do this? You don't know how to sew. You don't know how to run a business. And so I fluffed around for about 3 or 4 months trying to find a diploma of fashion or a business degree until I came to my senses and realised no one's buying my sleepwear because I have a piece of paper that says I can make it. They're buying my sleepwear because it's the best damn sleepwear out there. In fact, Bree's husband wore them so often until they had holes falling off him. Like, can she please just make these pajamas? They were the best damn sleepwear getting around. Did I learn my lesson then? No, I did not. 3 or 4 years after that, manifesting generator here, so I do all the things, I decided to publish a cookbook. I had been in the raw world, the raw dessert world, and I was running workshops all over Brisbane and the Gold Coast, carting my little Thermomix everywhere, until someone said, you know what, there's probably an easier way to get your recipes out. Write a book. I thought that is a great idea. And the universe literally delivered me a world-class food photographer and food stylist within a few days. And then the yapping started again. No one's buying your book about recipes. You're not a nutritionist. You're not a dietitian. You're not a chef. You're not a cook. So I went and enrolled in Deakin University's Diploma of Nutrition. Now, I don't know what I thought nutrition was going to be, but it wasn't my thing. Just for context, I don't do science, I don't do chemistry, and that's exactly what I was staring at. So after 4 months, I realized the same thing as I realized with my sleepwear. No one's buying my cookbooks because I have a piece of paper that says my recipes are good. They're buying my cookbooks because my hazelnut bliss balls and raw caramel slice are the best damn ones out there. Did I learn my lesson? No, I did not. Recently, not even 6 months ago, I launched She Speaks Academy, where I help women to become speakers, stand confidently on a stage, write their talk. I've got many of my students in this audience, which is amazing. But the yapping was at an all-time high. I actually had this idea in June last year, didn't launch it until April this year. And even then, I don't even know if Peter Lee knows this, but even when she started with me, I still felt like a fraud. You're not a speaker. You haven't even done a TED Talk. Where's your PhD? Where's your best-selling books? You can't do this. You're going to be found out. But just like with all my other entrepreneurial decisions, my clients don't come to me because I have a piece of paper that says, hey, you're a voice coach or you have a diploma in public speaking. They come to me because of the transformation that I give. Pretty evident that I give a damn good transformation, right? Tooting my own horn here, but hello, Peter Lee has gone from wanting to speak to running her own events, and only a few weeks ago she was booked for her first paid speaking gig within a few months. So my yapping had me ignoring my lived experience. I have over 2 decades of speaking in front of people. I am a trained high school teacher. So back in, it's going to make me sound old, I want to say 2001, ever since 2001, I've been speaking in front of groups, whether they be 30, whether they be 600. I've got that experience. I've been on television sets, TV commercials, TV presenting. I know how to speak confidently. Just because I don't have a piece of paper doesn't mean I can't help. And I'm willing to bet if you've got something that you're wanting to do, you're not held back by your lack of knowledge. You're not held back by your lack of qualification. You're held back by your inability to take action with the knowledge that you do have. Because those women that you see doing the things, Sam said before, the ones that we put on pedestals, starting the business, putting themselves out there on stages, they don't know more than you. A confident woman doesn't know more. A confident woman moves more. She takes action despite how it's going to turn out. And so I want to share with you today the 5 keys to confidence. Because in fact, it's actually not confidence that you need. You were born with all the confidence that you need. You probably don't remember, but when you were 2 or 3, you confidently demanded whatever it is that you wanted at any time of day or night. And for those of you with kids, you'll be remembering, yeah, I know what that was like. So you don't need any more confidence. You've got what you need. You just need to reactivate what's already inside of you. And to me, it's not that we should be chasing confidence. Confidence is only 2 things. The first 2 keys, courage and consistency. That's it. Courageously taking action towards the thing that you want over and over and over and over and over and over again. But consistency isn't sexy, right? We want the one thing. We want the one coach that's going to change it all for us. We want to listen to the one podcast, the one book, go to the one seminar. Who's been in the one thing loop before? Yeah, it's not one thing. The only thing that stands in between where you are now and where you want to go is a million different little actions. It's an email here. It's a reach out or asking for a referral here. It's a transaction here. It's a meeting here. That's the only thing that stands in between where you want to go. So courage and consistency. How do we get courageous? How can we strengthen the courage muscle to actually do those things? The 3rd, 4th, and 5th key, which is clarity, connection, and control. So I'll start with clarity. If you don't know what action to take, it's pretty hard to feel confident. You don't need to know the whole plan. Here's what you need to know. The next step. What's the next thing that you need to do to feel more confident and to go after what you want? I'll use the Women Inside She Speaks Academy as an example. And in fact, this is what I hear from a lot of women who say no to speaking opportunities. I don't know what to say. I wouldn't know where to start. So the foundation of my work is giving a signature template so you actually know what to say and when. As soon as you have that, everyone goes, oh, okay, it's not going to be that hard. Might still feel a little nervous, won't lie, but they've got the template there. So I want you to think of the project that you're working towards now, or perhaps you're procrastinating on. If I was to give you 2 minutes to take the next step. So think of a step that you could do in under 2 minutes. Email someone, ask for a quote, reach out. Can everyone think of just one simple thing that they could do? Keep that, because we're going to revisit that. Okay, so we've got clarity. Then we've got connection. My favourite piece. Who's in your circle? Do the people that you most hang around facilitate your expansion? Facilitate your evolution, or do they keep bringing you down? Are they putting a cap on your potential? I recently attended, actually it was Sam's personal development brunch in the morning after her event, and for 4 hours I was sitting with people that were earning a lot more money than me and dreaming a lot bigger than I did. After just 4 hours with people that were up here in terms of thinking, earning, creating, all of the things, I left, went home, rejigged my offers, repriced things, and went, God, I've been playing a small game. And that's after 4 hours. Imagine if you intentionally sought out women, a circle to hang around with for as often as you can, what impact that would have on you and your business. That's why events like this, no brainer. You write it off on taxes, you can claim this. Every single time you can get yourself to an event like this, get here. Because it's invaluable to have people in your corner that think bigger than you and also are there to catch you when you wobble. 6 months ago, I wanted to quit. And my besties were like, you're not quitting. They can call you on your bullshit and tell you, yeah, right, you're going to go back to teaching? That's a good one. Nice story, Nicole. So who's in your circle? Really ask yourself that. Is it time for an upgrade? Okay, and the final one is control. What do we have control over in this world? The only thing. Ourselves. We can't control the US election. We can't control the price of eggs, but we can control the way we show up in this world. How are you leading yourself? Are you doing the things that you know you should be doing? Who are you being when no one else is watching? If you want to build empires, and we're here, right? We want to build empires. You need to be taking care of yourself. When's the last time you worked out? When's the last time you had a great meal? What's your personal rituals like on the daily? Are you talking to yourself in a way that serves you? Because your self-talk will either serve you, just like Elle was saying before, it will serve you or it will sabotage you. So you need to choose the right words. I often hear people, especially in my line of work, oh, I'm just not confident enough. I'm just not a speaker. That's bullshit. That's a lemon. That's a lemon right there, that is. Or my personal favorite that I hear from women so often, I'm just not good with tech. Who said that one? Right? You're going to continue to be shit with tech if you keep telling yourself, I'm not good with tech. So watch those things that are on repeat. Lead yourself the way that you know you should be led. Because when you can do these things, when you know courage, consistency, that's all you need to do. And when you've got it backed up by clarity, you know the next step, you are surrounded by the right people, you're connected with the right women, and you are taking control of what you can take control of. That small little yappy dog fades into the background. And you see the Maui, the big, possibly scary situation or opportunity in front of you, you see it as one of the most exciting things ever. So go pat Maui, realize that he's just a big buff head and he wants to give you everything that you want. And if we have time, do we have time for like 1 minute? Okay. So you know that thing I said that takes you less than 2 minutes? Text someone, blah, 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 go, get your phones out, do the thing. What do you need to do? Do you need to follow someone? Do you need to message someone? Do you need to send someone an email? Text someone? Is there like a testimonial that you need from somebody? Do you need prices for something for the next event that you're creating? What's the next step? Just one little thing. And every time you do one little thing towards the big thing, just tell yourself, okay, cool, I've done that. What's the next? What's the next? What's the next? That's all you have to do. Big picture vision is helpful, yes, but it's not what's going to move the needle forward. It's the daily action. I know some of you look like you're doing it. Others are doing the whole, yeah, I'll do it later, Nicole. Yeah, whatever. So the people, I see you not doing it. I see you not doing it. Should I call people out? No, I won't do that. I'm feeling nice today. I won't call anyone out. So I hope that you now know it's just a little thing that you need to do. The big things are never as scary as they seem, and you've got everything you need to be able to do it. Thank you so much.